field. Next time by Nathan Rio and Zach Keith. Second pole win for Nate Rio on the year. And he will lead the field to the checkered flag. Green flag, my goodness. Nate Rio and a good car length lead, but this is coming Brent Robidoux. Rounding out your top 10. Brody Wakefield. Rounding out the top 11. Off the turn before they come. The green flag is in the air, and Nate Rio will set the pace. This time it's a good restart, with Nate Rio setting a car length advantage behind Bryson Robidoux, who slides up for the second spot. Takes a look down on the inside. He is side by side for the lead. Overtakes the lead from Nate Rio. Off at the corner they come. Moribito fills the hole on the inside with Nate Rio working the outside again. Side by side again with Bryson Robidoux. Ben Moribito has to slide back into the third spot. Side by side for fourth. Our Collin Vanasse, who had a good run to the inside. And Zach Keith, who has to slide up the racetrack as Bryson Robidoux continues to set the pace. Off at turn number 2, Moribito finds himself in the 2 spot. 3 wide, deeper in the field between Gomes, Vanasse, and Brent Robidoux. Off at turn number 3, give it to Vanasse for that 6th spot as he slides up in front of Zach Keith. Still 3 wide. Wakefield now gets a good run on the inside between Brent Robidoux and Andrew Gomes. Top of the field, we are now side by side for the lead between Bryson Robidoux and Ben Moribito. Heavy contact in the middle of the field. Ryan Vanasse still in Calabro. Wakefield all going around. 3 wide for 5th just a moment ago. That slows us up for the first time tonight with 3 laps on the board.
As we get ready off of turn number 4, Kyle Souza waves a green flag. We're underway off the corner, and down into turn number 1 they go. And it is Robidoux with a good jump on the field. Collin Vanasse dives down to the inside of Moribito, looking for second down into turn number 3.
Off of 3 and 4 they come. Robidoux able to continue to set the pace with Collin Vanasse sliding up for the 2nd spot. Andrew Gomes fills the hole on the inside. He finds himself side by side with the Long Island native for 3rd. Gomes able to take the spot away with Robidoux still setting the pace. Top 5, single file into turn number 4.
Oh, a little bit loose off the corner goes Robidoux. That allows Vanasse to get a run in down on the inside. As they hit turn number 1, we've got a new leader. The 78 of Collin Vanasse leads the charge down into turn number 3. Robidoux trying to battle back up on the outside. Moribito right there in 3rd as they cross the stripe under a blanket.
Vanasse able to set the pace into the first 2 corners with Moribito setting half a car length between him and Bryson Robidoux. Deeper in the field, a good battle heating up for the 7th spot between Ryan Vanasse overtaking it from Jordan Duquette. Robidoux sliding up the racetrack, able to maintain 3rd from Ben Moribito, who sits half a car length ahead of the 38.
As Zach Kelly having a great run, Zach Keith having a great run in that number 66, the best we've seen him in a long time. Keeping right up with the top of the field as we've hit the halfway. 8 laps down, 7 laps to go. And keep your eyes on the black and yellow of Ryan Vanasse Jr. He has worked himself up into 6th, trying to close in the gap between he and the top 5.
He's got 6 laps to do it, and he might do it setting faster and faster laps as this race goes on. But Vanasse setting a 6 car length between him and Bryson Robidoux, with Andrew Gomes going to try to make it 3 wide on the inside. Doesn't have the room. He's going to have to back off. Good block by Moribito off at turn number 4. But Bryson Robidoux able to overtake the 2nd spot from Moribito. They still continue to battle side by side for the 2nd position.
Into 3 and 4 they go. It's still door handle to door handle. Moribito and Bryson Robidoux. Robidoux working that top side, and the signs by 6, number 38. Having a good run there with Moribito edging out off of turn number 2. Gomes sits 4th. Zach Keith 5th, and here comes Vanasse closing in the gap off of turn number 4.
Andrew Gomes is a season best run for him so far. Contact and spinning going on in turn number 4. Abby Badejo, RJ Murphy able to get that machine going. Jordan Duquette got involved, so we're slowed up.
Green flag is out. We're back underway. Vanasse and Robidoux head down into turn number 1. Vanasse setting the pace off at turn number 2 as they head down the back straightaway. Robidoux trying to hang tight up there as they hit 3 and 4. Robidoux trying to close in the bottom as Moribito slides up into the second spot. Gomes goes 3 wide down into turn number 1.
3 wide for fourth continues with Ryan Vanasse trying to outdo the sandwich that he was trapped in between Keith and Gomes. Twin six given. 2 laps to go with Collin Vanasse able to set the pace, but Moribito sides up for second. Bryson Robidoux third. Ryan Vanasse fourth. Zach Keith finds himself fifth.
Ryan Vanasse Jr. dives underneath the 38 of Bryson Robidoux, trying to get up on the podium as they come off of 4. The white flag is in the air. Vanasse, Moribito, Vanasse, and Robidoux, your top 4 cars. Down into turn number 1 they go.
Vanasse able to set the pace, double wide for fifth between Gomes and Zach Keith. As they come off the corner, Collin Vanasse is going to pick up his second feature win of the year, but Moribito 2 consecutive P2s with Ryan Vanasse rounding out the top 3.
So a great run for Collin Vanasse.
Collin, congratulations. This car has been fast all season long. So much improvement from last year. What is it behind this car that gets you these consistent top 5 finishes?
Just a lot of people behind me help me all the time. All my sponsors, people who help me, especially today, like Nick Urig, Rich Helger, and my dad, my uncle. Everyone helped me with my motor problems, and all my sponsors.
So the car's had speed. It had speed throughout the race. Those restarts really helped you.
Yeah, they definitely helped me. It put me in a better position to be able to get the win. And the last caution I definitely didn't want, but I was able to hold them off.
Talked about earlier, the car's been fast all year, and I know you have a lot of other people you want to thank.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, my uncle, Rich Helger, everyone who helps me, all my sponsors, Lamar & Sons, International CDL, ZF Lawns, the Side Drive Podcast, Anchor Paws Rescue, A&A Auto Parts, and Homestead Realty, Miami Theron.
This Lamar & Sons mechanical machine been a great run for second, your second consecutive.
Yeah, I can't complain with the seconds, just the car's feeling pretty tight, but it was just hard to keep it on the bottom of the 78 there, it was pretty hard to race from there. I'd like to thank DDM for setting up my car, my mom, my dad for bringing me out here. My mom's at home watching. My brother for setting up my car at Riverhead, helped me set up my car at Riverhead. Everybody who supported me, Big Rich, who's also watching here today, and everybody who supported me through this.
All right, one more time for your second place finish. The podiums just keep on coming for Ryan Vanasse Jr. Not in victory lane, but nothing to complain about, especially with the mechanical gremlins you've been fighting this week.
Yeah, we've been struggling all day. First of all, I just want to thank Mike Vanasse and Stevie Potter for just getting this thing right before race time. We were just struggling all day, and I just really wanted them to give them a big shout out. It was one hectic of a race just getting spun, but it's all right. We made it through the field. I'm just happy that I finished third. I got to say congrats to Collin and good racing with everyone else. I want to thank my dad for busting his butt off for working on the car all week while I was gone. My mom, my sister, the fans for being out. I want to thank International CDO, A&A Parts, Rhode Island Shrine of Clowns, International CDO, Tony Seafood, and Ocean State Oil.
All right, one more time, Ryan Vanasse.